Okay, so I apologize if the pump is loud, but I'll try to talk over it. I just want to show you guys what I'm having to do now. Showed you in my update how this water had pooled up here, and you know, this is basically into the pond, which you think, oh great, you want water in your pond, right? Well, if I was done digging the pond, sure, but I got a lot more digging to do, so I got to get this water pumped out. So basically what happened was water from, you know, all around the cut and everywhere else has run into this low point, which is good. That's by design, so that worked right, including water, I presume, from on around over there in the pond area and up in the house pad area, probably all ran back here. So I'm treating this spot now basically as my low point to drain everything too. Now, just to give you an idea, I want to show you this before it's done, and then I'll show you what it looks like once I got it pumped out, if I get it all pumped out today, in the next hour or so. Ought to. But pretty much right in here, I had a dump truck parked a couple weeks ago, you know, at a good downhill slope. I really had enough space. Probably could have pulled two of them in here. Now, we're not talking that deep, the height of a dump truck, but you know, a big area that's full of water, and I really need to get it pumped out and keep it pumped out so that it can continue to serve as my sump for the pad area to drain. So anyway, that's all I'm doing right now, is just getting it pumped out so that we can keep it as a low point. If you look on back over there, that showed you the update, that lower portion of the pond even still has even more water standing in it, but it's not as critical right now just because it's not where I'm actively digging clay from. So anyway, just thought I'd give you this quick little update on what I'm having to do now. The old water pump's paying for itself, that's for sure, but I'm going to try to get this pumped out. I drove through some rain on the way up here. Looks like it wants to rain again. That's what the weatherman's calling for, so I'll be out here as long as I can until I run out of daylight or until it starts raining on me again. But anyway, that's it. Just a quick little update on pumping out the clay pit. So here's the topside view of pumping that water out, and you can see this kind of helps explain why my levee was important, because I'm pumping water out over there, but you can see it's already run back over here, and of course it's running all out in the trees too. But the point being, if this levee weren't here at all and I was just trying to pump water out of a hole, the water would be just running right back in. So proof in the pudding here, the levee's definitely doing its job, and that's good. I feel somehow justified, even though I felt like I wasted a lot of time digging it and building it, since it wouldn't hold up the dump trucks for a work road like I wanted. I mean, I've told you guys that before. I know eventually it will hold up the trucks, so I'm not too worried about it. But I feel good that actually I was able to drive my pickup back up in it, which is that's definitely the furthest down the work road I've ever driven my pickup. I don't know if it would hold up a heavy dump truck, but I was able to scoot right through it with my pickup. Barely even got clay stuck on my tires. So anyway, not much change on the pump, on the pit here. It's been about 5 minutes worth of pumping, but I'm definitely moving water, so we're making progress. All right, so there it is, pumped out. Not as deep as I thought. You can see where the original water line was right there. It's still a solid 2 feet deep at least. Silted in quite a bit with sludge, as you can see. But I got a bigger problem on my hands. I walked away and was messing with the excavator and lost track of the pump and sucked it full of sludge. So my hose now weighs about 100 pounds. You can see sludge oozing out of the output on the pump, and all that sludge there that just ran back out of my hose. So I've got to get this moved over into a different body of water that's clean, and hopefully get some clean water running through this pump before that sludge sets up, and get her flushed out so I don't have to take it all apart and clean it before, like I've showed you how to do in the past. But that's it for this video. Just want to show you how to pump this pit out, and I'm gonna go get this cleaned up and packed up and head home.